Zombie. Again. Podcast.
Get amped!
Welcome to Zombie
Yeah!
My name is Buddha.
What up, motherfuckers? Yeah!
Get the tranquilizer.
Yeah! Jacked up! Tremboloni sandwich!
When the fuck did we get DMX on here?
Ride or die! Let's get it on!
I'm Buddha. The person screaming is Sidewayzzz. And we have Master.
What your nigga want? I know I said I wasn't gonna use that word anymore, but you have to for
song.
DMX. You have to
it's
do for
part of the
DMX,
song.
man.
Yeah.
The what word?
Nigga.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, there's a. Oh, never mind. I don't even say that word anyway.
He's been trying not to say it as much.
Yeah. Actually, I've been pretty good about it.
Pretty
Actually.
good,
But anyway,
right.
but like,
Before
you know,
we
for
actually
DMX though,
record.
gotta say it.
Before we started recording, we were talking about the
DMX. Oh, oh! I know I wasn't about DMX, but I felt like doing this bark one more time, man. The whole Ronda shit,
Yeah. So tell the people, Sidewayzzz.
Well, I lost my train of thought. To be honest. That's why I was like, "Hey, let's start recording, man." And then I got so caught up. I got so caught up on DMX bullshit. Oh, what's it called? I was talking about them internet bitches that deleted me.
This is internet professionalism as its finest.
No, but what's it called? I'm gonna start from that point, at least. Not the whole beginning, but like, yeah, when they start talking, what's it called? I expressed some of my opinions on at that time, which was the hot thing. Which now it's like, you know, after Ronda's this next fight, Ronda's gonna retire after the fight anyway.
Yeah, the Amanda Nunes fight. Yeah, I don't know if she has the heart in it anymore, man.
She probably doesn't, but I mean, like at the same, what's it called? And like, what's it called? What you said, it seemed like she fell off after that loss. She probably did. I mean, like, she never really took losing all that well anyway.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
because I
true.
mean, like, really, I mean, like, somebody that demands a lot from themselves never takes losing well. You know, but I mean, on top of that, that loss was she had to step back for a little because that loss was fucking nasty. You never saw the fight at all?
No, I watched it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but she sustained a lot of injury from that fight, and she already had a couple minor injuries from previous.
Like
from
I have a
fight
bad tendency to like just kind of like not pay attention, especially after something like that. Like I just don't read into anything like any post fights or post fight reports or anything like that.
I mean, I don't either, but you know, you end up hearing it's like anything else, man. When you're around it a lot, you end up hearing about it even when you step back from it anyway. Because I'm pretty sure it's like that with you in wrestling. There's just some times where it's like, you know, you try not to listen to backstage politics and all that shit like that, but it still gets brought to you because you're.
It does.
Yeah.
It still does, but at the same time, I mean, I just get to that mindset where people just know that I just don't care.
Yeah.
I don't really care to get into it, whether it be backstage politics or fucking.
No, I know, but
anything like.
I'm just saying in general. It's like I'm not saying that you get involved and you care. I'm just saying you end up, even when you sit back from it, you end up hearing about it anyway. You end up hearing details about it.
A little
no matter
bit,
what.
like I might hear little like bits and pieces, but most of the time, I just tune it out.
Yeah.
I just don't pay attention. I just kind of just write it off as just bullshit.
Right.
You know, I just don't want to get tied up in it, and you know, nobody's gonna force me to take a side. You know,
Right.
even if I'm friends with like the two parties that are beefing, or have heat with each other. I'm not.
Well,
gonna sit
I'm
there
just
and
talking
fucking
about like
pick a
just
side.
towards injuries, this shit in general, man.
Oh, you're talking about injuries.
Well, no, I'm just talking about like stuff that happens. I know what I'm talking about, but I'm just talking about just general information as a whole.
Oh, okay.
Anything.
Okay.
Anything. It's
Yeah.
like, especially when you're a purist and you're in whatever it is, whether it be pro wrestling, MMA, boxing, whatever, you end up hearing about the shit even when you want to spawn.
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
Because you're around it all the time.
Yeah.
Figure skating.
What's up?
Nothing.
Oh, you're just basically
just
doing me.
Payback, motherfucker.
Well, here's another payback. I gotta take a shit.
Again?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
All right, and now we're back after Sidewayzzz had to take his
I had to take a shit.
annual shit.
The annual.
Yeah, annual episode
That
shit.
makes it sound like I do it like
Every
once
other
a year.
episode.
Episodic shit.
Yeah.
There you go. Whatever.
Thank you. Thank you. No, it doesn't say annual. Makes it sound like I only take a shit once a year.
God, that
Therefore,
would
it wouldn't
suck.
be bad.
That would fucking
That
suck.
would suck, man. Have all that baggage,
Oh my god.
Oh my God,
You'd be on the
yeah.
fucking toilet for hours.
right?
Days.
God, your fucking intestines would be like knotted up like a motherfucker.
All right,
Anyway,
so
where was I at? The whole Ronda
we
shit.
talk about Ronda.
Oh yeah. So like anyway, like yeah, she got knocked out, blah blah blah. She got pretty injured up. No, but let me get back to the fucking internet troll bitches. Anyway, before like what's it called? And this was like one of the reasons why they deleted me and shit. On top of just not really being active on their fucking page or whatever, with MMA news and promoting and all this other crap like that. It's like, I'm sorry, man. I don't got time for all that shit. I mean, I could probably make time. Don't get me wrong, but why am I gonna make time? I don't give a fuck. But no, when there was like all beefing on Ronda and just talking shit about her and stuff like that, which I've cracked my jokes about Ronda. Who hasn't really,
Yeah.
But what's it called? They were all like, what's it called? Cyber would kill her and this and that. And I was like, honestly, if that fight was to ever really happen, I really don't believe that Cyborg would kill her. That's because it's a Styles match.
Yeah.
And Cyborg's gonna be really aggressive, come right into Ronda. Ronda's gonna clinch her, fucking take her down, pin her on the ground, and beat the crap out of her.
Yeah.
Kind
of like that one fight that.
Kind of like that's about every other Ronda fight prior to Holly.
Yeah.
But no, they got mad because I said that, and they were like, "Nah, Ronda's such a bitch and this and that." It's like, okay, you're talking about her personality and what she displays on camera. I'm talking about her actual fight technique. I mean, like, yeah, what's it called? What Ronda's displayed on the camera? Yeah, she's been a total bitch. Who cares?
Yeah.
That's one thing I've really noticed. Like, everybody fucking thinks that their personality is tied with their talents. That's so fucking stupid. Just because some guy's an asshole, an arrogant prick. I mean, take Conor for fucking instance.
Who, man? You know what?
Just because the guy is like arrogant like fucking Vince McMahon does not take away what he does in the fucking octagon.
You know what makes me laugh about the Conor shit though? Is Conor is liked for everything Mayweather was hated for.
Yeah.
An arrogant cunt who throws his money around.
People, yeah, it's just like, I mean, it's the same thing with Mayweather. It's like people hate Mayweather because the way he acts, and he acts like a bitch, so he fights like a bitch. No, motherfucker, he don't fight like a bitch. There's a reason why he went undefeated.
Yeah. What's it called? That whole dynamic is funny as fuck to me right there.
It's like people can't separate the professionalism of somebody versus their personality.
Right.
People honestly think what they portray in the octagon is what they're like 24/7, 365.
Yeah.
Which in a lot of cases are not. It's not even true.
Yeah. No, I mean, what's it called? This even towards there, that's like, just because you brought Conor up, it's a good point, man. Because honestly, like during a fucking man, I forgot their fucking name already. Damn it.
If you want my honest opinion, I find Conor entertaining as fuck to watch.
Honestly,
just because the fact that he pisses so many people off And like Sidewayzzz said, fucking, he's almost like Mayweather. You know, he makes people. The thing is, he puts asses in seats.
Yeah, I mean, if you want honest truth, I mean, like, stylistically wise, I don't find a lot of Conor's fights actually entertaining. I don't even find Conor entertaining, so I just don't pay attention to him. I mean, I just don't. What's it called? Like,
it's just a cynic in me. I just find I like personalities where they're just out there, they're in your face, and they don't care whether you're laughing or crying.
Well, I mean, what's it called? The thing that's always annoying me with the Conor approach, it's like, okay, it's cool, and I understand it's entertainment, but at the same time, it's a sport.
It's a sport, yeah.
And you know what? Maybe it's the old school guy in me when it comes to actual combat and shit like that. But to me, it's like if you have to brag and boast that much and try to get in your opponent's head like that, to me, you're kind of a weak bitch to begin with.
To an extent,
there's no
real
real extent. I mean, like, because to me, it's like if you really are confident about everything, you really are confident that you're a strong guy and you this and that, then you really don't need to say anything. Well, I mean, like I said, but I'm old school, man. My belief towards an actual fight is like, you know what? Just shut the fuck up, get in the goddamn ring or cage, and put your hands up and let your hands do your talking. You know?
I mean, Manny Pacquiao is a good example of that.
Boom, is that?
I mean, in the times I've watched Manny, he's never bragged. He's never like talked himself up. He just lets his in ring work do the talking for him. You know, and I mean, I see where you're coming from.
I mean, like I said, it's the old school guy in me.
But you got to understand too, especially with the way things are, especially in society. People thrive on drama. People are drawn to that kind of shit.
I know, man, but it's
people want that. That's what they want, and it's
I guess it just gets me annoyed when it comes to like when it's something like MMA where it's sport or it's supposed to be sport because it's like there's so many decisions are now being made because of that.
Right.
Where it's like you know what? I mean, I made an analogy like a while back. It wasn't on the show though. It was just talking with another friend, with one of my students here and stuff like that / friends. It's like, you know what? Like, he's popular, I get it, but like, let's take the NFL for example, who's one of the more popular teams and shit, like the fucking Raiders and shit. You don't see the Raiders because of their popularity as be like, you know what? I'm not gonna earn my way up to the top. Fuck all that shit. We're automatically going to the Super Bowl. Everybody else gonna have to wait in line, but we're going to the Super Bowl. You don't see that shit. And the NFL is, you know what? Raiders, you're right because you're popular as hell. You're making us money. So yeah, fuck playing any other team. This is going to the Super Bowl. Fuck all that shit. Number one ratings? Yeah, nah, fuck all that.
Well, even right now, man, the NFL's ratings are like at the lowest it's been in fucking years.
What's up?
The NFL's ratings are the lowest right now, like it's been in years, man.
Yeah.
Just with all the fucking shit that's going on. I'm not gonna get into it because everyone knows about it, and I'm sick and tired of hearing about it anyway.
Not gonna lie, I don't know about it.
You talked about it like months ago on the podcast. About the whole Kaepernick thing.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I'm just not getting into that shit because, and it sucks because it's like Cowboys are doing so good. I mean, they're right now they're 10-1, but I haven't watched a single game because I'm like pissed off about all that shit. But at the same time, it's like I've read somewhere where like the Houston Texans, none of the Houston Texans or the Dallas Cowboy teammates are doing anything like that. They're not participating in it. Which it's like, yeah, well, if that's the case, then yeah, Randy, you should watch your team because they're still being respectful. But I'm just like, well, it's kind of like about sending a message to the NFL as a whole.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm all about free speech, but there's a time and a place for everything. And when you're on a professional stage, you need to maintain that professionalism, no matter your personal, political, or religious views. When you're out on a public field or like a public forum whatsoever, you need to just keep your shit to yourself.
What's up?
No.
Well, you were like raising your hand like it's class or something. Oh, okay.